Welcome to Decor channel, your go-to destination for enchanting home garden inspiration. If you've ever wanted your backyard to feel like it's straight out of a storybook, you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving into how you can breathe fairy tales into your garden using vintage junk that sparks outdoor wonder. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and tap the bell icon so you never miss a moment of creativity. If you enjoy this video, please like it and comment below. We love hearing your thoughts and seeing your garden transformations. Now, let's wander into the whimsical world where forgotten treasures become charming garden features. Get ready to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. The first step in creating a fairy tale garden is shifting your perspective. That rusty old watering can or chipped teacup. They're not trash, they're treasure. Each item carries a story, and in your garden, they'll tell a new one. Vintage pieces bring warmth and history to your outdoor space. They make your garden feel lived in, loved, and timeless, as if it's been there for generations, passed down in a magical tale. The best part? You don't need to spend a lot. Visit flea markets, garage sales, or even your attic. You'll be amazed at how the past can breathe new life into your garden. Got an old wooden chair with a wobbly leg or a missing seat? Don't toss it, turn it into a fairy throne. Paint it in whimsical pastels or let its natural wear tell the story. Place it beneath a tree or beside a flower bed, and nestle a pot of trailing flowers where the seat once was. This transforms it into a charming planter that doubles as a magical seat for woodland creatures. You can even add some fairy lights or a tiny crown ornament to enhance the illusion. It's playful, practical, and totally enchanting. Vintage birdcages can become mystical terrariums or tiny fairy homes. Line the base with moss, add a few succulents, and sprinkle in some miniature figurines or crystals. Hang them from tree branches or place them on a pedestal. The open frame of the cage allows your greenery to spill out like magic bursting from a secret world. Try placing a small solar light inside to make it glow at night. These glowing cages create a dreamlike ambience perfect for twilight garden strolls. That chipped teacup you nearly threw out. Let's give it new purpose. Teacups make excellent miniature planters for succulents or even tiny fairy gardens. Line them along garden paths or display them on shelves and stumps for a dainty, cottagecore feel. They blend beautifully with both wild gardens and structured flower beds. To add a touch more wonder, glue a little spoon inside or place a mini fairy figure peeking out. Your garden just became a fairy tale kitchen. Old wooden ladders can become vertical gardens or storytelling displays. Lean one against a fence and let climbing vines do their thing. You can also use each rung to display vintage pots, framed botanical prints, or little fairy lanterns. The higher it climbs, the more enchanting it looks. Add a tiny sign at the base that reads, "To the Fairy Kingdom." Now it's not just a ladder, it's a portal. Rusty spades, watering cans, and even broken wheelbarrows are garden gold. These pieces add instant rustic charm when tucked among your flowers. A broken wheelbarrow can become a mobile flower bed. Fill it with soil, plant wildflowers, and wheel it to the sunniest spot. Don't be afraid to leave the rust. It tells a story of time and toil. It's real-life magic woven into your fairy tale design. A path made of mismatched tiles, broken plates, or weathered wood pieces can lead guests on a magical journey. Collect what you find and let the pattern emerge naturally. Add quirky garden signs or quotes on painted rocks along the way. Encourage imagination, maybe even leave a riddle or two. Paths don't just connect garden spaces, they guide stories. Yours could lead to a hidden bench, a tea corner, or a secret fairy door. Old windows become portals to other worlds when propped up in your garden. Paint them with floral designs or leave them weathered and wild. You can mount a window to a fence and plant climbing flowers beneath it. Over time, nature frames your view in lush green. Old doors, meanwhile, can stand alone in the garden like gates to secret realms. Place one between two hedges, and you've got yourself a storybook entrance. Old lace curtains, embroidered tablecloths, or burlap sacks can all find new purpose outdoors. Hang fabric as a backdrop, tent, or shade sail for a cozy garden nook. Use lace runners on outdoor tables or even as delicate wraps around planter pots. The texture softens the space and gives it an ethereal feel. Even weather-worn fabric adds character. Just be sure to treat it with a sealant or bring it in during storms to preserve the magic. Old lanterns, oil lamps, and even vintage chandeliers can become stunning garden lighting. Swap real candles for LED flicker lights to keep things safe and practical. Hang them from tree branches, hooks, or pergolas. The soft glow will make your garden feel like a dreamy midsummer night's tale. Don't worry about matching pieces, the more eclectic, the better. Each light tells its own tiny story. Grouping your vintage finds into small scenes, or vignettes, brings even more magic. A suitcase full of books beside a flower pot. An invitation to read with the Fae. Layer different textures and heights. Combine natural elements like logs and moss with glass bottles, clocks, or bird nests for a charming blend. These scenes make great focal points and conversation starters. They're tiny stages for the fairy tales you imagine. Look for old benches, iron chairs, or mismatched stools and revive them with paint, cushions, or throws. Position them under trees or beside flower beds. Add fairy lights overhead or tuck lanterns around for evening charm. These spots are perfect for reading, sipping tea, or quiet daydreaming. Old furniture doesn't need to be perfect, in fact, it's where adds character. Your garden becomes not just a place to see, but a place to be. No fairy tale garden is complete without a touch of make-believe. Add tiny fairy doors at the base of trees, miniature gnome homes, or even a small tea set in the grass. Hide figurines in unexpected places, peeking out of pots, nestled in ivy, or perched on a stone. Let your visitors discover them as surprises. You don't need to overdo it. A few well-placed miniatures make your garden feel alive with hidden stories and tiny magic. The final, and perhaps most important, element is letting nature take part in the storytelling. Let vines grow wild, moss cover statues, and petals fall where they may. Embrace imperfection. A fairy tale garden is not manicured, it's a little wild, a little worn, and absolutely wonderful. Vintage junk starts the story, but nature finishes it. Together, they write a garden tale that's uniquely yours. And there you have it, 16 enchanting ways to breathe fairy tales into your garden using vintage junk that would otherwise be forgotten. We hope today's ideas sparked your imagination and helped you see beauty in the unexpected. If you enjoyed this magical journey, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the Decor channel, and leave a comment below sharing your favorite idea, or your own garden fairy tale creation. Thank you for watching, dreamers and makers. Until next time, keep growing your wonder, one vintage treasure at a time.